Hi again, friends. This evening we're going to have a look at the new eligibility criteria for the Twitter Creator Revenue Sharing Program. So this program's undergone quite significant changes. Previously, the threshold was 15 million, which was kind of unattainable for people like me. They'd opened it up to people that had 500 and more followers, but they wanted you to have 15 million over the three-month period, over the quarterly period. Now, that doesn't mean engagement, that just means impressions. So this reduction is really obviously a great improvement, allowing more creators to benefit from the revenue sharing program. However, it's worth considering a threshold of about 1 million to 3 million impressions might be a bit more reasonable. I think if you're going to have it open to people with 500 and more followers, that would be a little bit better, but this is undoubtedly a move in the right direction. I mean, 5 million is now all of a sudden almost attainable for me, and I'd need to 5x my I checked my analytics today, and I'm only at 1%. It's abysmal, a 1% engagement rate. But that's not impressions. But still, I think there's some throttling going on. But also, I've just been posting a lot of negative shit. I really got it. It's my birthday now today, so I want to try and make this next year a little bit more positive, post a few more positive things. Under Elon Musk's leadership, Twitter's seen quite a lot of changes. And while I've been very vocal about my Twitter, like criticism of Twitter, I'd like to congratulate him on this one. Like, this is a step in the right direction, and I hope to see more improvements like this actually meaningfully implemented. I mean, he said a lot of things that sounded really great in theory, but in practice they just were never realized. That the free speech thing is sort of, we're getting there. I mean, he did unban quite a lot of people, but he's left a whole lot of people still, but like either outright banned or shadow banned. So what else is going on at the moment? Let's have a look. Tucker's trending. Why? Where's Tucker trending? Oh, here we go. Capitol Police Chief. Oh, wow. What have we got here from Tucker?
Was ever discussed at the conference calls that I was on, at least.
That doesn't seem to make sense at all.
It doesn't make sense. I'm looking at my men and women having their asses handed to them, and my first thought was, fuck it, I will take whatever discipline there is.
Once things got out of control, for 71 minutes, Pelosi refused to allow you to bring in the National Guard. Why don't we have answers?
It doesn't seem like people really want to get to the bottom of it, and it gets worse from there. I had a conference call with the leaders of all the law enforcement.
See, this is what I was saying from the days up, and they're talking about J6, obviously. And I understood that the Capitol Police were always under the control of the House, and that was Nancy Pelosi, right? I could be completely wrong about that.
It was a call I coordinated. Not one person on that call talked about any concerns for the intelligence, the attack on the Capitol that we were seeing that was out there. That's what's scary.
This sounds like a setup to me. I'm sorry, it does.
New Jersey State Police beat DC National Guard to the Capitol.
Wait, cops drove from New Jersey before the National Guard could get from the armory on Capitol Hill?
Wow.
Why isn't this story everywhere?
I have no idea.
I know why it's not everywhere. So that's the whole, okay, you're going to have to watch the whole thing, which I'm obviously going to do right after this. Thank you, Tucker.
Talk about the 2020 riots versus the January 6th attack.
The riots in front of the White House, where famously St. John's Church was set on fire.
Oh, White House, across the country. I talk about the White House, and I talk about an agency that was formed by Congress specifically for the protection of the United States President, the Washington, D.C. Police Department. The White House is under attack, and they are prevented. They are prevented. I know it's not from Chief Newsom. It's from his, he was the chief at the time. It would have been from above him. They're prevented from going on White House grounds and helping the United States Secret Service with defending the White House. So think about that.
Who made that decision?
Again, all I know is, Newsom's hands were tied. So Mayor Bowser, higher? I don't know.
Wow.
But think about that.
Wow. Thanks, Benny Johnson. I won't steal your whole thing, but yeah, I don't want to whole cloth just take people's stuff here, but it looks like this is popping off in the minute on Twitter, or X as you want to call it. What else is trending right now? No one cares about him. Conan? Why is Conan trending? What are you doing, Coney? Sometimes things just trend for no reason and you can't ever figure it out. Yeah, see, this is just all over the place. Just trending for no reason. Oh, hold on. Police arrest, being arrested, charged. The police in England arrest an autistic child for claiming a female police officer resembled Conan O'Brien. This is a first order offence punishable by having to watch a year's worth of it. That's ridiculous. Does this really happen? 7 officers arrested autistic girl in a home for saying this cop looks... Oh, for cop looks lesbian. Okay. Wow. Hold a minute. Is that really what happened? 7 officers arrested an autistic girl from her home in the UK for saying this cop looks lesbian. Wow. I need to go and have a deep dive at this. And how did Conan O'Brien get that trend? Brian must look like a bit of a lesbian. Well, I've got nothing against Conan O'Brien. Anyway, I'm going to leave this one here. This looks like I've got to do some research and have another little chat with you again soon. All right, friends. See you then.